Moving on to topic number 2, switching over to the NFL, we head to Los Angeles, where LeBron and Luka are not the hottest topic in the city right now. Matthew Stafford may be headed out of town because he's only due $27 million this year. And to put it simply, he just wants a raise. Now, the Rams do not want to give him $50+ million a year. However, they do want him to stay. But we got teams like the Steelers, we got teams like the Jets, the Giants, the Raiders ready to make a real offer. So, Dad, I ask you, should Matthew Stafford stay in LA or should he search for a new beginning?
Honestly, I think he should stay. He's 37 years old. They were one play away from beating the Eagles last year.
Yeah, considering how the Eagles looked last year, that is super
They
impressive.
were the closest team to beating the Eagles all year long.
They had a chance to win that game twice, and they fumbled away twice and still had a chance to win that game.
And still had a chance to win, right? I think he should stay. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to be on the West Coast. He wants to come back to the East Coast because he's from Georgia. I don't know. But what do you pay him as the Rams? If he's due $27 million, I'm not going 50. I mean, Matthew Stafford has made $365 million in his career.
He's sitting pretty.
He's sitting pretty, okay? I'm not saying he should take a hometown discount, but where you going?
Okay, so what you paying him? Put a number to it.
40?
40?
Yeah, $13 million raise, yeah.
$13 million raise. 40 for, I mean, so what, 80 over 2 years?
2 years, yeah.
Or 120 over 3 years?
Nah, I'm not going 3 years. He'd be 40.
Be 40?
Yeah, I'm sticking around 39. 2 years, $80 million. I would give you 70 guaranteed. Okay. With a $25 million signing bonus. Yeah.
So if he says to hell with that, you trade him?
Yeah. If I can get something for him, if I can get something for a 37-year-old quarterback, yes.
I mean, you can definitely get something for a 37-year-old quarterback.
I
don't know what.
You're not gonna get a number one. Yeah, you're not gonna get a number one. So now who's your replacement if he goes? Aaron Rodgers?
It's funny you say that.
It's just a unilateral move. You're taking a 37-year-old for a 40-year-old.
It's funny you say that. There's actually a report out that says if the Rams got rid of Matthew Stafford, Aaron Rodgers would be in their sights. Of course, I don't know how true it is, but I mean, yes, it's a unilateral move, but I'm with you. Why would you just not pay Matthew Stafford?
It's his system. He's good in the system. Again, y'all was one play away from beating the Eagles.
Yeah, that's lowercase Aaron Rodgers too. That's not. Yeah.
I mean, who's going to come in and do that? And let's be honest, the Rams their team is really not household name. Their defense is amazing.
Yeah, their defense is really good.
Defense, right? But outside of Puka, and now that Cooper Kupp is gone,
it's just Puka. Name somebody else on that offense.
Right.
Oh, Kyron Williams. Name somebody else on that offense.
Thank you. That's what I mean. They're almost like the OKC Thunder. Name somebody else. But the system is successful.
It is.
The system is under Sean McVay. The system is successful. You're going to bring in somebody else and try to recreate what he did again. Unless you can get Devontae Adams along with Aaron Rodgers as a package, I'm not fucking with Aaron Rodgers. I'm not.
I think we will definitely agree on that. For the first question, I like drama, as you all will soon learn. I asked my girlfriend, I'm just here for the memes. I'm just here for the drama. So on that front, I wouldn't mind seeing a new beginning. Out of the teams I just said, though, yeah, for sure. I wouldn't mind seeing a new beginning, but only one team. Yeah. 2 teams, actually, since they just got a new coach. 2 teams make sense to me. It's going to sound funny. The Steelers, of course, I think that's the easy one.
Everybody says that.
And the Jets. I like the Jets. The only reason I like the Jets, follow me here for the Jets here. You still got Garrett Wilson. The reason I like the Jets is because we can both agree that the problem in New York for at least the last 2 years outside of the normal dysfunction was Aaron Rodgers. All right. Everybody can talk about the coaching, everybody can talk about the scheme, everybody can talk about the players, all they want to. something about having Aaron Rodgers around seems to put a cloud over an organ. You know what I mean? Like that's what it
Yeah.
looks like, at least. It seems to put a cloud over organizations. And if you can replace that uh
Clown.
yeah, if you can place that cloud with a little bit of, I hate to make the metaphor, but with a little bit of fucking sunshine, like Matthew Stafford, he's a good quarterback. He's a good dude, good leader on all accounts. And you got weapons, and your defense is good. The defense, I think the defense cradled last year because they were mad Robert Saleh got fired
Okay.
because they didn't feel the firing was necessary. They might have felt it was Aaron's fault. They might have felt Woody Allen was bugging, but I think they quit on that team because there's
I think
no
so.
way that the
That
you
defense
fired.
should be that bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it shouldn't have cratered
Yeah.
as bad as it did in the
Yeah.
middle of the season without any major injuries. Without only thing changing was the
So,
coach. So I
so
think with Aaron Glenn there and Matthew Stafford, you might be able to make something happen. Go ahead.
you think the Jets is a better situation for an incoming quarterback than the Steelers because they have Brees Hall, like you said, they have Garrett Wilson. Um, I don't. They got
Well, let's run through it.
Aaron
You
Glenn.
Aaron Glenn
So
versus Mike Tomlin. Give me Mike Tomlin because
okay,
I just don't know about Aaron Glenn yet. He's got a
Steeler,
phenomenal
Steeler
defense though.
defense, yeah, Steeler defense against
And
Jets.
hey, remember Detroit's defense did not have Aiden Hutchinson. They've been hurt all damn year. Now they were leaky, but
Yeah,
there were times where they proved they can make some stops. And there
they
were
can make some
times
stops,
even
right?
in
Right.
Pittsburgh where we were looking at it like, ain't the
Yeah,
defense
right.
supposed to be your thing?
But
Now,
Detroit's offense was their defense. If once they
fair
started going,
ball
once
control.
they started going, yeah, I mean it just became that the team had to change their schemes and their offense to keep up with that high-powered offense. Once they stopped the offense, the defense couldn't stop anybody.
Valid. No, that's valid. So I mean, give me Aaron Glenn, Mike Tomlin. Give me Mike Tomlin.
Yeah,
Um, let's see, Brees Hall, Najee Harris. Give me,
Brees Hall.
give me
Najee
Brees
Harris,
Hall.
Najee Harris has been in the league for a minute now. Plus, he's a free agent, right?
Yeah, he's a free agent, but I mean, you can always franchise him. That's an easy
Yeah,
franchise. That's an
yeah.
easy franchise. Because running backs don't make that much money, and he ain't got no
Garrett, Garrett,
choice.
Garrett
Garrett
Wilson, and
Wilson and
so you
crash
don't
out
even.
George Pickens.
Yeah, yeah,
Give me
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah,
So I and the defense versus the defense as far as names. Give
J.J.
me
Watts.
you got TJ Watt versus
T.J.
what's that?
Watt.
Quentin, what's that boy's name? It's not Quentin Richardson, but it's Quentin
Yeah,
something.
ain't it? Ain't it
Hmm?
Williams?
Quentin
Quentin.
Williams. Thank you. Quentin
Yeah.
Williams. Quentin Williams versus TJ Watt. Secondary versus secondary. Minka Fitzpatrick. I can't think of
Sauce.
the
Sauce.
and
Sauce.
Sauce.
Yeah.
And then Joey. Oh my God! You know, see, when you say it out loud, you can see why people believe in the Jets. You know what I mean?
Got
When
a
you
good
speak
team.
it out loud, they have a good team, and then you threw
So
Devontae in there. So who would I pick? Jets. I think on some real
okay,
shit,
but
like the Jets is the better decision outside of
if
coaching. Go ahead.
if you're Matthew Stafford, what's your easiest path to the playoffs? Steelers got Cincinnati in their division,
The
Cleveland
Jets, because you only got to worry about the Bills.
and they got to worry about the Bills. I don't know. Miami may come back one day. Might not be
Nah,
good.
I don't believe. I'm not saying they're not good, but I don't believe in Miami as a threat. I will never believe in Miami as a threat until they get a
Okay.
new quarterback. Um, I would say so. If you want to go division, you got like you say, you got to worry about Baltimore and Cincinnati,
Yes.
or you got to worry about
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
That's it. And
Now,
NFC East.
Buffalo is good, but
Yes.
give me the Jets. Nah, give me that division.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
nah, give me that
I,
because
I,
your other team
it's
is the
easier. It's easier.
Patriots.
Yeah, it's easier in the AFC East than it is in the
Right. It's the Patriots and the Dolphins. Dolphins are straight. You can equate the Dolphins if you want to Cincinnati, but then Cleveland is,
trash.
and so is the Patriots.
Patriots trash.
Yeah, so give me, and so if I have to choose, if you're telling me the tiebreaker, I guess, is Cincinnati and the Dolphins, I don't want to play Cincinnati because of Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase for sure. So yeah, give me the AFC East. Matthew
AFC.
Stafford, if he leaves, I at first I thought about Pittsburgh, but after talking about it, the Jets, really don't want to say it out loud.
But you want to leave sunny California to come to the East Coast
If
and play.
they don't, if
Oh,
they don't want
He's
to
never
give me what
played.
I
He's
want.
never played outside in the snow, ever.
True, he had to play. Yeah, he got to play in a dome
Right,
in Detroit.
right.
Very true. Damn, and he's from Georgia.
And he's from Georgia.
Man, so
Make a
does
deal
that
with the
matter?
Rams. Make a deal with the Rams. Finish your career in Los
What
Angeles.
kind of deal are we talking about,
That's
though?
that. 2 years, $80 million. 2 years, $100 million if you want to give him 2 years,
So,
100.
okay, I'll take the 100 because if I'm Matthew Stafford, I don't want the four. Fucking Dak Prescott is making 50. I should make 50.
Dak Prescott's 32 years old. You're 37.
I am still
Not the same.
better than Dak
It's not the
Prescott.
same thing.
If I'm Matthew Stafford, I am still better than Dak Prescott. I'm better
Yeah,
than
he,
Kirk
he got
Cousins.
he got max 2 to 3 more years as a quarterback. Max. That's it. And that's
Hell, the way Dak Prescott's going, so does he. Hell, man.
Gets injured every other year.
The way he's going, man, he's only got 2 to 3 years left too. Goodness.
Oh, yeah.
To wrap that one up, I would also agree. The best decision would be to stay in LA.
Hey, in LA.
But if he were to go somewhere, the Jets or the Steelers,
And the
probably
free agency is after the draft, right?
yes,
Okay. So
yes,
whoever
yes,
doesn't get Shador Sanders or Cam Ward becomes the quarterback thirsty team.
pretty much.
We'll revisit it
Now,
after.
if it's the Giants, I ain't going to that if I'm Matthew Stafford. Fuck that. No, 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 no. They don't have a line.
They don't have a
They got
line.
Malik
That's
Neighbors. They don't got a line. You
yeah.
want to talk about outside? At least, oh shit. Neither
I
does the
didn't think about
Giants.
that. But I'm not hunting down Matthew Stafford. I'm just not. As an organization, I'm not. Again, unless you want a fourth round pick, I'll give you a fourth round pick. It's definitely not going to be a first. He's 37. I'm just not doing that as an organization. I'd rather start new and build from the ground up. I'd
Mhm.
rather take my lumps with a quarterback named Paxton or Ewer from Texas and pay him quarterback minimum and for the next 4 years and see what happens with them. That way, if I lose, I lose. But
No, okay, no, that's valid.
unless I was one step away, like you said, the
Right,
Jets, one
right,
step away, maybe I make a chance on that. But other than that,
right,
nah,
right. Not
nah.
for sure. All
Because
right.
he's not a stopgap and he's not a
No,
mentor.
no,
So no, no,
no,
no.
no, 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 no. That's fair. All right, mhm.
Especially with Sam Donald laying out there, who could be an option also.
He's a couple of options. I just hope he don't go to the Raiders because people don't start talking. If I'm now if I'm Matthews, I mean if I'm Sam Darnold, if Matthew Stafford is leaving, I'm gonna figure
I
out
might
my
go to
way to
yeah.
LA.
I might take the Rams, right?
I figure out my way to LA if I'm
Right.
Sam Darnold for sure because I got
Right.
Sean McVay there, I got Puka Nakua there, good
Right.
defense, Kyron Williams,
And that
and
system
exactly in
and that
that
damn
system
system. Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, for sure, that's who they should. Damn, Aaron Rodgers pursue pursue Sam Darnold for sure. I can't believe I just said that.
All right. So you agree?
Yeah, I agree.